Sleep when you can play Dom Team Death, the free-for-all, CTF and Sabotage. Man, I play them all from search up to headquarters, down the list of demolition. Objectively speaking, to win is my only mission. If I sin, it's not by omission of offering my team.
Hey YouTubers, it's Hardcore Gamer for Life, and I'm bringing you the first installment in my new series, The Sound and the Fury. And it's a series where I play only with the Spaz 12 shotgun, so Spaz 12 only gameplay. Now generally when you see someone running with the Spaz 12, you'll see them running the suppressor attachment. Now that's why I call this series The Sound and the Fury. I really don't care for the suppressor attachment. You know, I like my boomstick. I like to hear that sucker go boom, you know, so on the Sound and the Fury, I am not going to use any attachments on my Spaz 12. It's always going to be naked. Now, it'd be nice if they gave you some other kind of option as far as like attachments, say optics, or even the ability to fold down the stock would make the open side of this weapon much better in this game, but they don't give you that choice. So that's why I prefer naked with the Spaz 12, because I just really do not like that suppressor attachment. So this series is all about the visceral blast of the Spaz 12 shotgun, the sound of which is known to make campers wet their pampers. Now that's to complement my series that I already have out, which are the Great Stakeout Takeout, stakeout only gameplay, and Both Barrels, which is Olympia only gameplay. Also, I'm considering doing an HS10 only gameplay where I use a single HS10. You know, everyone uses the duals, it's just played. So give me some feedback on that and let me know if you want to see the HS10 for the win series come along as well, because I do love shotguns and I don't mind putting in a little overtime on them. So guys, as you can tell, I'm using the Spaz 12 but without the silencer. Now I know everyone jizzes all over their Spaz 12 silenced. Oh, it doesn't reduce the range. There's no really negative effects from using it. Well, not really. I guess not technically, except for making your gun that is honestly... The sound of the Spaz 12 going off is one of the coolest parts, in my opinion, of the sound design of Black Ops. And when you turn that into... That is just, yeah, you just took a badass sounding gun and made it sound like a pussy. Literally, I call it the queef gun. So, you know, it really, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It annoys me an inordinate amount. In other words, more than it really probably should. But I just hate it when I hear that sound because, you know, you're just taking a gun that just sounds like a badass and making it sound like a literal pussy. So, just my 2 cents on the matter. So, my class is the Spaz 12 Naked, Warsaw Camo, Flak Jacket Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. Ninja Pro, of course, you know, well... okay, I'm not going to say of course, actually, because Marathon Pro is very viable in any shotgun loadout. Why? Because you can have a hard time running people down sometimes with the shotgun in your hands if you don't have Marathon Pro on. And, you know, admittedly you can be heard more, but that also draws more people to your general vicinity, and if you know how to use your cover well, you know, that can actually not necessarily be a bad thing. But, you know, the Ninja Pro, especially on a huge map like this, I really want to be able to hear when people are around me, and I don't want them to be able to hear me because, you know, this map with all the wide open sight lines, you know, people hear you from any kind of a distance, and, you know, with that shotgun in your hand, you're kind of in trouble. So that's kind of my rationale on that. Now, my kill streaks are SR-71, Huey, and dogs. I don't get to the dogs. I just end up getting to the Huey at the end of the match. But, you know, get caught in a tight bind with not much ammo, you know. What can you do? No biggie. I win the match still pretty darn convincingly. So, you know, I was just going for a super fast gameplay for a gameplay instrumental, and, you know, I kept forgetting to change my kill streaks. That's why my kill streaks are so high. Honestly, even if I ran real high kill streaks with the shotty, it'd probably be 3, 8, 11 instead of, you know, 8, 9, 11. So, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, whatever. It's what I ended up using, and it ended up working fairly well for me. So, Hazard, you know, it's a tough map to win on with the shotgun, with a high KD especially. You know, moving around the map as I am here, you know, I'm not a sniper. You know, I generally do more rushing, although I do some camping here and there. But for some reason, you know, I like to rush around on this map, despite the map layout not being very conducive to such a strategy. For some reason, I just really like this map, even for rushing, even though I know, you know, it's really definitely not designed for it. So, you know, guys, I work super hard to put out lots of content, but also a wide array of different kinds of quality content. You know, hopefully, I'm aiming for more than most as far as like the different types of stuff that I put out. And, it's very important to me that my content reaches you guys. I know YouTube has been inconsistent about getting videos out to all of you, redesign bugs and all that. So I want to talk to you guys about my Facebook fan page. It's really important to me that you guys go and like my Facebook fan page. Not so much because I want, oh yes, I want to get a ton of likes on it. Yeah, I'd like to get as many likes as possible, but in all reality, what that's going to do is now, whenever I post a video, I immediately will put a link to that on my Facebook fan page. Now, if you are liking my Facebook fan page, that's going to pop up on your little news feed or whatever as well. So, YouTube bugs will have no effect. I'll be able to get my content to you guys, get it to you in a timely fashion. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate you going and liking my Facebook fan page if you have a Facebook yourself. So, also, follow me on Twitter too, if you do have Twitter, because I will be doing sneak preview stuff that only my Twitter people will see. So, ladies and gentlemen, much thanks for viewing my first entry in this series, The Sound and the Fury, and I'm now going to leave you with a few outtake clips that I got while attempting to get this gameplay. Enjoy. As always, guys, this has been Hardcore Gamer for Life. Thanks for viewing. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you see. Peace out. Have a great one.
I made my way from UAVs to spy planes, Harriers to Blackbirds, PVR to file share. Keep it on the dial where you know that it's hot, cause you know that on my channel I upload a lot of videos of all different types of varieties.